When the iconic red cape swoops onto the screen in the 2025 Superman reboot, your pulse should spike, because you're about to uncover secrets that only the eagle-eyed will notice. Every frame packed with clues tying Clark Kent's origins in Smallville to his cosmic Kryptonian legacy, like the nearly invisible necklace pendant referencing his birth world that flashes for just a split second, or the background graffiti that nods to the classic comic Man of Steel, issue number 1. And even that, blink and you miss it, symbol etched on a Daily Planet typewriter. Each Easter egg selected with DCU architect James Gunn's intent to retie Superman to both nostalgic fans and newcomers, balancing humanity and myth. Catch how the lighting shifts subtly when he speaks his first line as Clark, hinting at internal conflict, or how the score by John Murphy and David Fleming reintroduces a Superman theme, but with a haunting minor chord underneath foreshadowing the darker direction of Chapter 1. Gods and monsters. And there's more. The ambience of the Fortress of Solitude sequence hides crystalline structures shaped like Kryptonian runes that translate to hope in the original language, connecting to the recurring leitmotif of trusting one's roots even when Earth calls, while costume watchers will spot the reverse curl on the forehead in Shot 324 Trailer 2, a visual callback to Superman's 1938 debut look, signaling a full-circle moment, plus an almost unnoticeable motion capture. Cameo of Mr. Terrific in the skyline background. The moment lasts less than a second, but it's real and not fan art. And if you're listening closely, you'll hear Lois Lane's pen on paper echo a rhythm that matches the heartbeats of early Superman motion comics. Analysis of social media reaction reveals how fans on Reddit label the scene peak Gunn tension because of that raw cinematography and the unspoken chemistry between Clark and Lois. And tied into that is the costume texture pattern, inspired by Smallville's windmill framing, blending farm boy origins with superhero destiny, further reinforced by a shot where young Clark bends a piece of scrap metal shaped like his S symbol, nestled in a barn beam. In the background, almost hidden behind hay, with the lines of the film's theme of reconnecting the Superman mythos to his adoptive humanity. Deeper down, there's even a mirror flash in the Daily Planet office that briefly morphs into Krypton's Citadel architecture. So quick your brain may not catch it on first watch, but if you freeze frame exactly at 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 7 seconds, you'll see that Kryptonian cursive insignia etched on the mirror's edge, reinforcing that inner heritage. And it doesn't stop. When Superman flies above Metropolis in the final trailer shot, the shape of the flight path, traced with lens flare, sketches out the outline of the House of El Crest, while the background chopper pilot radios about watching the blue streak, which is both literal and meta-commentary, placing Superman as a cosmic phenomenon. Plus, audio fans notice that when he lands on the Daily Planet rooftop, the muted thump has an echo identical to the sound design from Man of Steel's first landing, linking the Legacy trilogy to this new chapter. Even background extras wear red blue ties or scarves forming miniature S-shapes, catering to subliminal design language. There's a visual pun in the cheese-shaped snack held by a character in the premiere scene. Tiny nod to Superman's ranch house past and love of Americana. There's also an almost subliminal cameo in the crowd behind Clark when he's giving his first speech. You can spot a street sign with the letters TAR referencing Tara Strong, voice of Supergirl in animated form. The kryptonite rock shards in the lab scene are tinted just slightly green compared to previous films, hinting at a new, purified origin. There's a fleeting montage where Lois is seen reading a 1986 comic featuring Mr. Terrific, both, introducing the character visually and paying respect to comic continuity. Even the license plate on Lois Lane's vintage car prints. Rohit, November 7th, 2025, 10:25. Ellen 1938, tying her to the year Superman first appeared, and that precise number appears visually framed behind her twice, as it underlined the legacy, and at time code 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 14 seconds in the trailer. The background light crosses the skyline to form the exact outline of the Daily Planet globe, a visual signature linking hope across worlds. Not to mention that during the mid-credit sequence, when Superman returns to space, the star pattern behind him matches a Kryptonian map to New Genesis, hinting at cosmic expansion. Every pause, every fade, and every mirror reflection is intentional, crafted to weave a web of nostalgia, destiny, and future DC Universe implications, so rich fans will wish they'd watched this earlier. Because if you miss even one of these, you miss part of the tapestry. Replay, pause, absorb. Then join the conversation.